questions here on the chat, so tell me if you guys can see it. If you don't, I can send again. Everybody can see the questions. So first step, great. I will send again, Serena. Just one moment. Copying. You already did it? You're amazing. Okay, a lot of people here. So I will split you guys in small rooms, and you are going to introduce yourself to the others and choose a leader, one person to guide the conversation, read the questions, but not monopolize all the conversation. And I think that's it. 10 minutes after the end of the meeting, I'm going to bring you guys back, and we are going to discuss what conclusions do you get and how was the conversation and this kind of stuff. So, ready or not here, I'm splitting. Let me see. I think it will be this one here with me. Accept the invitation, please, and have fun discussing the topic. Bye-bye. Or see you soon. So, hello. Just us right now.
Hello.
Good evening, you guys. How are you doing?
Hello.
Fine. And you?
Solemn, hey. Great, thanks. Long time don't see. So who wants to start presenting yourself?
I can.
Okay,
Hello, my name is Pedro. I'm from Uberlândia, Minas Gerais, and I am 23 years old, and I study environmental management.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So
who's next?
Yeah, I can. So my name is Renata. Yeah, I'm from Rio de Janeiro. And I am a teacher. I'm working as a teacher in a technical school. But I am trying to do this career transition. And yeah, it's not my first time here. I'm used to participate in TNT meetings. I like it a lot, and it's always a pleasure. And it's important because I can always learn with you guys. It's a great opportunity, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome. And welcome again, because a long time I don't see you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay, I can go. So my name is Solon. I'm a student. I live in São Paulo, and I really appreciate coming here and talking to you guys. And today is a very special topic, you know. So I think I'm going to enjoy it, and you too. And that's all.
Great, thank you. Bia, hello.
Hello.
Such a pretty hair. Oh my God.
Thank you. So hello everybody. My name is Ana Beatriz, but is my nickname. I'm 20. I'm also from Rio de Janeiro. I am a chemistry student. I'm an artist, and I'm a hostess here on TNT, but not today. And yeah, that's it. And every time that I'm presenting myself, I say that I have a cat called Frida. So yeah, that's it.
Great. I guess Juana, is that right?
Yeah, hi
I
guys.
said it right?
I'm Marwana. I'm 23. I'm from Porto Alegre. I'm a law student, and it's my first time here.
Amazing, welcome. I hope you enjoy the conversation. And last but not least, me. I'm Brenda. I'm your host today. And every Tuesday at 8 p.m., I'm an economic science student, and I'm from Salvador, Bahia. I'm 20 years old, and I think that's it. I'm a little bit nervous today. I don't know why, but I always wanted to bring this topic about femininity and how it works in our society and how it affects in a different way different women. So I guess it's because of this. So let's start with the question one. What does the word femininity mean to you? If it means anything. After you read the dictionary meaning.
Well, for me, can I start? I'm sorry, it's a topic about women, and I'm the first one to start. So
Mansplaining
sorry.
already, please.
Yes, I'm
No,
so
go
sorry.
ahead.
But actually, I didn't know this word before. I just met this word right now because they showed us the definition, and I believe there is something related to a specific topic that you say it's for women. You know, like there were two examples, like long hair and lace in your hair. This is a femininity thing, and yes, I believe that's all. Mansplaining, girls. I'm sorry.
Which girl wants to girls playing Solomon right now? Please.
I can go.
Okay.
I think for me that's the meaning is exactly what is in dictionary. It's well, kind of exactly. For me, it's like those invented things that are how can I say it, that people think that are for women, and yeah, that's it.
It's like an institution of behavior and
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's like a mandatory concept.
Women should be like this. And that's
Yes, yeah.
it. Okay. Do girls agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes.
I think. Oh, sorry. You can go. You can go right now.
No, you can go.
Okay. I agree with Pia. I think it's basically a set of expectations around women, and they are related with stereotypes that were constructed throughout the time. So I agree with Pia.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like a kind of classification and saying that every woman needs to have long hair and needs to be a delicate person. It don't need to be like this. Of course, I like to have long hair, and I like to sometimes to to put hairs colors on my nails, or I don't know, but it doesn't mean that every woman needs to have this classification.
Yeah. Answering Solon here on the chat, I guess no. It's not just about a stereotype. As Chimamanda says, she feels comfortable with feminine clothes and using dressing skirts and gloves and everything. But she didn't think, she didn't thought at the moment that she could do that because it was not suitable at the moment. Because she was trying to get attention of the class, not because she were a girl, a woman, and she imagined that she couldn't be respected because she was dressing like in a too girly way. I think it's good to describe this because sometimes people say that the words like, "Oh, you're too girly." What does this mean? I cannot be girly, but I'm a girl, and for me, it's close the idea because femininity fits to me. I like to dress this way that she said, and I feel comfortable. But sometimes we cannot. We like women think that we cannot be that way because people will not take us serious. Pedro, after this explanation, what femininity means to you?
I was thinking here, like femininity. I have never heard this word, but I have listened. Uh, this is for women. This is for girls. This is for men. And when I was a child, I think these kinds of things, like my parents or my family say to me, they make me they make me feel uncomfortable when I was young, and it made me more like a man, you know. We have no emotions, so it affected me at some point, and I am trying to don't care about it nowadays. That's the meaning for me.
This is great. You bring another reflection about it because, like Shimamanda said, she wants to look powerful and looking that she knew what she was doing, and she was so. But to look like that, she was trying to look like a man. And as you said, you couldn't because of your parents saying, don't cry or
Yes.
don't do things that looks feminine, because feminine is not the objective in these situations. Great. I brought a question here about this. But question 2. I guess we already started to answer, but I don't know what you guys think. In your opinion, is it a natural female characteristic to be feminine? Femininity? I would like to the girls start this one, because I guess they know. Who wants to start?
I don't think like it's a natural thing necessarily. I'm really advocated that we learn this by our culture and the way they were raised. So it's common to associate it that a woman gonna be more delicate, will like dresses, but I don't think this is natural. I agree with Chimamanda, we can be comfortable with this kind of things, but I don't believe that is a natural thing.
I agree with her. I would say that that's not a natural thing. I would say that that's invented by the whole society. And sorry, there is a motorcycle here. Okay, that's invented, and of course we should we can be comfortable with that or not. I think that's the exact point. We should be comfortable. We should wear what makes us comfortable. So we shouldn't care about if it is for a woman, for a man. That's the point for me.
Yeah, I agree with the girls because it's not natural. In the moment of our history, someone said women needed to be like this and use this type of clothes and have the hair this way, and this same the same situation was created for a man, of course, to I think exactly to have something to make us appear different. I don't know, but it's not natural for sure.
Now the boys. We will let you talk.
So, can I go? Yeah.
Yes.
So in my opinion, it's not natural. One great example of this is when you see like a baby and it's a girl. So the parents of this girl, they want to put an earring in her ear, you know, and why do they do that? Just to show the world that it's a girl. You know, it doesn't make sense. So you make your child suffer. Maybe she can get an infection or something like this, just because you want to put like an earring and show the others it's a girl. Like, who cares about it? No one's, but they think you should do things like this just to show the world it's a girl and she's going to dress like this for the rest of her life. But it's not natural.
Great example. Pedro.
I don't agree that is natural, and I want to say a word, but I can't. I don't know in English. It's imposto, sabe? When someone
I
impõe
guess it's
alguma coisa.
impulse.
Impose. I know. I think that it happens. I don't know. Eu acho que é imposto.
Yeah,
But
to
I don't
impulse.
agree with that. It needs to change.
Okay. Now question 3. Are there different expectations for women and men in our society, and why? I know it's a great question, but you guys can answer. Oh, okay, Bia. See you soon. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I think I can answer. Yes, there are different expectations, but I think nowadays people are starting to think different. For example, I decided that I don't want to have a baby, for example, and maybe years ago my decision could be uh, strange for my parents, but now they are okay with this. And also today we can see the women's going to work and the men stay at home caring about the children. And I think it is starting to change.
Amazing. I hope so. Who
Yeah,
else?
I agree with Renata. Motherhood is a thing that is expected for a woman, usually. But I think things are changing. We're seeing women in different spaces right now, into politics or business or into whatever area we can think of. But yeah, we also have like behavior expectations. So if a man has like an aggressive or tough position at work, he probably won't be seen as a difficult person to deal with. But if a woman has the same attitude, he's going to see as a bossy woman or as, forgive me for the word, like a bitch. So yeah, I think things are changing.
Just look at the time, but okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
Anyway, this is my opinion. I'm gonna shut up right now.
Nobody listen. Okay.
Oh, can I go? Yes, I'm going to say my point of view on this topic. Like, I believe most of the men, they have the expectation to provide for their families. You know, when they get a job, they are going to provide food and shelter and comfort and things like this. And women, they're supposed to take care, you know, they take care of the house, of the children, of her husband, her family, etc. So as Renata said, it's changing. Like nowadays, everybody needs to take care and to provide. And actually, this is much better. But yes, I don't know, maybe a few years ago, everybody was just going to say, oh, you need to grow up and get a job. And to the women, they would say, you need to grow up and be a good wife and things like this, you know? So, yeah, but it's changing. I think, I don't know about your girls, maybe you could share your experience.
No, I agree with you. I think the world is changing. Too slow, but it's changing. Two steps behind and one. But we are progressing. Thanks God. Pedro, I would start with you with the next question because we
Okay.
are almost at the end.
It's good to listen to other points of
you are
view
thinking
before.
about.
Yes, I agree with Juana. She say that on a job, men get aggressive, and it's normal for them, but for girls it's not. But I don't have so many experiences in my life that shows different expectations from women and men. In my circle of life, don't have uh, nothing like that. So I can't say about this question. For me, it's the same.
Okay. Do you guys have sisters or brothers? Like
Yes, two brothers,
only men?
only man.
At home, yeah. Because sometimes we can see at home how parents treated
Yeah,
a girl and a boy, a daughter and a son in a different way, and they expect different things to both of them. Okay, question 4. Are boys and girls raised differently nowadays? I guess it's like a question inside other question. They are a little bit connected. What do you guys think? You already started saying that nowadays we are progressing and we are trying to change in this aspect. But do you guys think that boys and girls still are raised differently nowadays?
I think in the world it is still raised differently, but in the countries that are more developed, it's beginning to be equal. That's my answer.
So it depends on the economics. I think it's a great point.
Yes.
And it depends on the culture as well. We can say that, right? Like different places, there are different cultures, and sometimes it's hard to change this behavior. I don't know, Solo, what's happening? You're like struggling to think.
No, actually, I'm not. I was going to say that it happens in every aspect of our lives, you know, like different cultures, they're going to treat different ways. But one thing that I see nowadays is that it depends of the topic, you know. Like if you are 16 and you are a woman, you want to work, your parents won't blame you for saying things like, oh, you are a woman, you can't work. They're not going to do this nowadays. But if you say, oh, I want to bring my boyfriend at our house tonight, they're going to be a little bit, oh, you are a girl, you cannot do this. But if your brother do this, they're going, oh, okay, that's my boy, go ahead. You know, so um, talking about professions, I think that nowadays we don't have this problem, but talking about more personal things like a relationship, for example, maybe they are more conservative, you know, they're going to say, oh no, that's my little girl, you're not going to do that. And when it's a boy, go ahead, my friend, do what you want, you know. So it depends
For
of the
sure.
topic.
Yeah. Now the girls.
Yeah, I think that in the near some future, it will be I don't know, the children will have a little bit more freedom, I don't know, to decide what they want to do, how they want to be, but also what Pedro said. I also agree with him. It will depend on the situation, the environment, and mainly and about the religion. That's my
Yeah.
opinion.
So economics, culture, religion, and it depends on the aspect, right? I
Yeah.
like it depends on. Da-na-na. What about you, Juana?
I agree with you guys. I'm not around a lot of parents these days. I don't have children in my life, so I don't know how they are being raised right now. But I have some friends that they are like my age, and I see some of them are reproducing stereotypes, even if they are not like aware of this. So I think in the future it's gonna be easier to not do it. But I definitely see some future children being raised in different between different aspects, being a girl or a boy.
I do believe so. Question 5. Um, if so, like, as you guys agree that there are differences, besides we are progressing in this subject, which things do people usually teach girls and don't teach boys, and vice versa? What do you guys think? Like, come on, domestic service at home. Sometimes the parents teach to the girls or expect that they know how to cook, to clean, and don't teach the boys the same. And sometimes they could teach. What do the parents teach you boys?
Well, I think that driving is the first one. You know, like when you are
Okay.
a boy, your father always says, "Oh, come here and help me to wash the car, and then I'll let you park the car." You know, things like this. And with women, I don't think this happens so much. Maybe they learn to cook first or something like this. But I believe that manual things, you know, like doing for some carpentry, some driving, some things like this, the boys are more, I don't know, they're exposed first than the girls.
Okay. What else?
I don't know. To the moms like the moms and sisters and like to teach the girls that they need to make the nails.
I don't know how to do.
And probably Solo, your father or your mother didn't tell you to do it when you were a teenager.
I want more examples. Nadia?
Yeah, I agree with all that you said. And I think it's more common to like dedicate for girls and women more delicate tasks and related to the house and to take care of children and to cook. And boys are more, I don't know, people taught them to do more activities that are demanding more about their physical. For example, sports. We have a lot of women into sports today, but I think it's more common and with boys and men. Yeah.
For sure.
I think that boys, we let me start again. About security, when the girls go to walk in the street, they are teached to dress clothes. How can I say that are not so sexy. um, and about us, we can go outside without shirt, and that's okay. We can go at and walk out the street at night and don't care about our security. So that's it. That's it.
I understand. It's like the parents teach the girls to take care of themselves, not going out too
Yeah.
late or trying to always have the presence of a man as guard, as a guard, right?
Yes.
Okay, question 6. I guess we kind of answered this one. We have like more 10 minutes, I guess. So I'm going to skip to the questions that I want to. Okay, for the girls, have you ever worn or behaved in a masculine way to be taken seriously?
I don't think so. There's nothing I can remember right now. But I think it's possible if you want to, for example, go to. It reminds me like a scene of a show that I was watching. There was a woman, she's going to an interview, and she was trying to hide her personality and like the female characteristics that she has. So probably in this kind of environments, they are more dominated by men. You can need to do this, unfortunately. But personally, no.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's not in masculine way or because it's hard to tell what is masculine or just feminine. But when I am at class, I guess my class it's like 70% men dominated because economics it's a field that there are not many women there. So I always have to speak out and speak loud to be listened because it's hard. Sometimes the teachers are male as well, and they don't listen. I guess it's institutional sometimes, and we have to get these behavior to be listened. And sometimes people judge and think that you are being bossy, as you say. So I think the question kind of doing these two ways. What about you, Renato?
No, not like a man, but sometimes I needed to say something serious, not in an aggressive way, but I needed to impose, impor
Yeah.
my voice and to appear, to seem a serious person, mainly when we are working with teenagers in a school, in a high school. Then sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive when you are saying something, but not like a man.
Yeah, I think it's because people imagine that men are like this, are more aggressive, assertive,
Yeah,
and women should be more. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you guys are monsters or anything, but people expect this from you and not from us, the girls.
yeah,
And yeah, but I guess sometimes I would not like to use this kind of forms to express myself, but I think sometimes we need to. it's kind of, we always have to prove that we have something to say, and it's important. And there are not many ways to show this. Okay, for the boys right now, have you ever worried about looking feminine because of some behavior, or as being emotional or crying? I guess Pedro already said a little bit about it.
Yes, I have worried about it. I have been worried a lot of when I was 13, 14. So the boys in class, oh no, it
Like, be a
was,
man.
yes, and it made me nice in life, and then I started to be more emotional. So it affected me a lot.
At the beginning, it was like a nightmare, but then you learn how to deal with this, right? Great. And you, Solomon?
Well, in my case, I have two examples. When I was a child, I wouldn't cry in front of you. I would hide to cry because I didn't want to look like a girl, so I would hide to cry. And I always wanted to have a diary, like to write the things. But all the people that I've known that had diaries were women. So I thought to myself, oh, I cannot have something like this because it's a girl thing, but it was not in the end. But I never had a diary when I was a teenager because of that, because I thought, oh, it's a girl thing, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Me too. I have when I get to uh, when I don't have anybody to talk about my emotions when I was a teenager, so I started to write in diary. Then I started to talk about with other persons.
Guys, what happened? Where is the other people? Okay, they're still coming. Okay, I think everyone is back. How was the conversation, you guys?
Hello,
Natalia, you're muted. If you say something. Cristiano, did you say something?
Was very nice to me.
Oh, amazing.
No, I said hello, welcome back.
Welcome back. I should have said that. Okay. So we were here talking and discussing, and I'm glad that you guys stayed to the end because I was worried. I just see two people coming back. I was like, oh my God. Everyone got frustrated and started to cry and get out. But thanks God, no. So we couldn't answer the question 9. I don't know if you guys went to there. So who wants to teach me how can we change the archaic idea of femininity to a representative notion of female? Do you have any idea?
Brandon?
Oh,
And that's just something that I think. In my opinion, I think that's something we could do, and some companies and some organizations are doing already, is to talk about it, to bring people who are expert in this matter, people who can really engage with people, can discuss and have a open conversation, and to compare situations, to show them what are their thoughts in these situations. I think that it's a hard discussion, even more when you're talking about more formal situations, in a workplace, for example. But it's because it's hard, we should talk about it, and we should bring people who really know what they're talking.
Amazing. Couldn't say better. It's because it's hard you need to talk. I'm seeing unmuted people. I don't know if you guys want to talk. I saw Natalia.
And yes. And it's important to be not I'm sorry. And it's important to be not just only this week, but all the year, because some big companies just remember of us only this year to congratulations of 8th March and things. Just an ad of Victor.
I will give Felipe this idea. I think we should talk about women all the year. It would be great. Better subject ever. But I guess besides talking about, we should think of femininity in a different way that we saw in the Cambridge Dictionary. I guess if femininity, it's about female and femaleness, we should, what is Serena? It's everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You can disagree with me, but the different way that I'm talking about, it's like, it's about female. We should be able to describe ourselves as we want, and femininity would be different for every girl. Every woman could describe their own femininity and how it suits for her, and I think it's fair, right? It's about us. We can just define which is better. What else I have to say? So you guys, I'm going to make your presence here on Wix, and you are going to receive and feedback on your emails. And please answer, give me ideas too. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be host for such a long time. This is not a goodbye yet. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. I'm studying and working, and it's a little bit harder to get all this stuff. But it's a see you soon. I don't know. I didn't talk with Felipe yet, but I guess we can take to some agreement. Why are you guys laughing? You should be crying. I'm not your host anymore.
They're talking to us first, that we're talking to Philip. That's why.
Yeah, you guys are priority.
Love it.
You're loyal. You're always here with me. But that's it. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say. Pedro, I was going to say that. Yeah, I should. I will be back, guys. It's just one time, one break. Thank you. Please answer the feedback. And that's it. See you soon. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Brenda.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. It's I think it's my first time with you here.
She's amazing, isn't she?
Okay. Bye. Was a pleasure. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Remember the YouTube, darling.
Okay.